All right. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. In time and space, Kenny is here. Man, I screwed this live stream up so bad the night before last. And half of the live stream wasn't even broadcast. I managed to somehow or another toggle to the wrong screen in OBS, and it was just black screen for 2 or more hours. So I reloaded to an earlier time so that I could try doing this episode again. So let me recap here. I was on the quest to inform all the potential murder, not victims, targets, murder targets. We have a murder list of people that are being targeted. And we were going around the city trying to find those people. And I kind of got lost in this one area of town. I'm trying to make my way back to another area of town. And I thought, well, maybe I'll take a shortcut through a house. Then there was something, a book or something up on a balcony. So I decided to hop up there and go into this house. All right. As I started making my way through the house, this place is loaded with poltergeists. I came in through here. And these poltergeists are so far one of the most horrible things that I've faced so far in Baldur's Gate. I'm hoping to maybe see if I can remedy that a little bit by maybe trying to get us some of those potions of psychic resistance. And I don't know if it's bugged or not, or maybe that's just the rules of ghosts and poltergeists and Dungeons and Dragons. But they're able to turn invisible. And they're able to attack you, throw things at you, and remain invisible for long, long periods of time. And there's no way for you to attack them. And I haven't seen area of effect stuff work on them. And then from there, it's going to get worse. So anyway, we finally make our way into this room. And lo and behold, there's our friend Oscar, the painter that we rescued in Act 1. He was being held by the Zentirum and forced to paint paintings. And we ended up saving him. And he said he would meet us back here at Baldur's Gate. He had run away from this woman. He didn't want to get married to begin with, but he really loves her. It was a hard to understand story. Love is complex, right? So he was possessed by a ghost, and he was going crazy. So we had to knock him out. So you see the little light spinning around his head. We successfully knocked him out. And we've talked to his lady, Lady Janeth. You would stop moving around for a second, hopping and skipping.
I ought to speak.
Did you find anything in Oscar's atelier?
Nothing of use.
Please don't give up. There has to be something.
Okay, what she was telling us is that upstairs, she thinks all this is tied to something that's going on upstairs in his studio. Right? And that is true. A letter from her mother about the wedding and wedding arrangements. Okay. But trying to make it upstairs right now. Boy, I might be able to do it if I'm invisible and show you, but I need to get everybody actually out of this house. All right, and once you get into turn-based mode combat with these poltergeists, and it's a 3-story house, it's very difficult to get everybody out of the house. And another thing, once they're invisible and they're hitting you, it's hard to keep your party alive. All right, so the first thing I want to do here before is I really want to, I think if I open that door, there's some in our way. Okay, so up on the 3rd floor, I discovered Oscar's studio and a number of possessed paintings. or a possessed painting. And so he's definitely done something. And the key is to go talk to another gentleman in town who may have help Oscar put all this in motion. But what I want to do here, again, let me before I go back upstairs, I want to try to get the majority of the party outside, because again, once a combat starts, you have to move everybody individually, and it takes forever for me to get out of this house. Okay, now that they're all out, I'll split them up. And I'll grab the strongest person I've got here, my fighter.
Interesting.
And I'll take you back into the haunted mansion and up to the 3rd floor. You're gonna get turned around in this house a lot too. It's actually, I think, 4 because there's a basement. Yeah, most everybody almost died around here. Again, it's horrible. I don't know. I'm gonna put it to the test later and see about trying to get us some psychic resistance potions, because it's gonna get worse when we come back in here and we have to finally deal with OSKAR'S. When we deal with OSKAR'S main ghost, she can possess everybody. She can possess somebody, and when she possesses a member of your party, she becomes intangible. Yeah, and then there's these skulls. Should have brought Shadowheart back in here. We're gonna have to do that too. We need to get rid of these cursed skulls. And there's 2 poltergeists right there. They're gonna probably try to stop me from getting upstairs. Anyway, when the main ghost, and then these objects here, they're objects that have haunted moods, or what, I'm not really sure what the term is here. All right, so let me run. You will deplete all of your potions and all of your healing trying to get out of this place. So many people are upset with this particular situation that they've killed Oscar and his wife, and they just write this house off. They don't want anything to do with it. They're like, this is the worst ever. It's so frustrating, and this one is really throwing everybody. But I'm going to try to demystify it a little bit. I'm not saying avoid it. Just saying, don't think you can go in there and beat everything up. And you're probably going to have to go find this other gentleman first in town to just, hopefully I'll show you that we can just deal with it rather easy. Hopefully. These skulls, by the way, they admit these blasts, that's what knocked me back down the stairs, trying to keep you from going upstairs. All right. So we're in Oscar's studio now. The atelier. Fancy word for studio, I guess? I don't know. Okay. And there's a puzzle here. All right. There's a couple other haunted items here. There were two earlier. Portrait of first shouldered noble and another one, her husband. But the gist of it, there's a secret door behind that painting. Right there. Yeah, see how hard they hit you? I'm down to 26 points.
Some kind of mechanism attack.
They hit hard. Everything hits really hard.
Let's
Okay.
see.
Leave him! He is mine!
Okay. This easel. You need to combine that easel with that painting of Oscar. And when you do, secret door will open.
There's more to this artwork than meets the eye.
Right. Then you see this ritual crap on the floor. Oscar's been up to no good. Right. He's been meddling in occult things.
The portrait is ice cold to the touch, filling you with a sense of overwhelming dread. So why is the woman smiling?
Okay. So, curiosity, of course, we're going to want to open the chest.
Don't give me trouble now.
Right. Don't give us trouble. We're live streaming. Make us look good. Big bucks, no whammies. Hopefully you're having a great Sunday. Oh, you. Use our inspiration point. Much better. Okay, this letter. This parchment is old, flaky, and smells faintly of tomb musk. Dear, I don't know, MSSR? Mr. Fevras, I so appreciated the desperation of your correspondence. Heartbreak can impose such a terrible burden. In my humble role as an interlocutor with the spirit realm, I believe I might be able to offer you some reprieve. Bring this letter to my mansion near your seafront, and together we'll see if the dead have peace to offer you. Yours in spirit, Mystic Carrion. The door is regrettably stubborn, so you must speak its preferred words. Secreta mortuorum. I may even consider a discounted rate if you're willing to recommend my services to Lady Janeth's well-coined kinfolk. Okay. So the gist of that is Oscar's done something stupid. And now he's having problems dealing with his ghost poltergeist problem. And Mystic Carrion has offered a solution to his problem. With the eyes of Lady Janeth only. Can't get to it this round. And then an unsent letter. So the key to getting rid of this problem for Oscar is we've got to make it back out of the house now and go talk to Mystic Carrion. Okay. Read this letter. Dearest Lady Janeth, I write from you my progress in your portrait. This must be an old one before they were married. I beg of you, sit for me again. Allow me to finish this portrait in my proper fashion. It's ravishing subject firmly grasped within my gaze. Such a smoothie. Okay, Carrie, my darling, I'm not sure why I'm writing this. Where you've gone to, no pigeon could deliver it. Still, if there's some part of you watching over my shoulder as I sit here, I beg you, leave me be. You fill my every thought, my dreams, my nightmares. Is there no reprieve from the memory of your face? The look of disappointment you cast upon me each time I close my eyes? I cannot take much more of this. I must be rid of you. I must. The last sentence is too smudged to read. Alright, so one might be able to infer, maybe not. Maybe you'll understand more of the picture once we go talk to what's his face. But this is Oscar's old dead girlfriend. And he was trying to summon her. And he has unleashed all of this nastiness on himself and Lady Janeth by doing so. Alright. Need to get my hit points back up, because now I've got to make my way back out. I could probably try doing a favor and helping my other teammates out by trying to dispatch some of these poltergeists on the way out, but who knows how much damage they'll be able to do to me. Dang it. Yeah. So drinking that potion. If I hadn't drank that potion, they probably would have had me even lower. So here we go again. Drinking another dang potion. Yeah, I better not try to fight them at all. I better just try to run as fast as I can. Get out of here. Here, Skull, blow me down the stairs. Move me on my way. Don't blow me backwards. That last potion didn't do jack for us. $21 points. You know, I haven't thought about that. Maybe I could just run outside and jump. Jump down. 1 point.
I need to hold on.
Yeah. Wicked damage. Another hit like that and I'm done for. I could try to survive a jump like that. Maybe to there, to there. Maybe. There's my other party members over here. I believe they will follow you out. There's one right. Yeah, there's one right in front of me. At 52 hit points, a piece or more. That's lucky. Why didn't our dang shield kick in earlier?
I need healing.
I didn't make it. Okay. All right. That sucks. I have so many dang saves because it was so bad. Where was the one that we had just had? See about loading this one. This one, what should put us after escaping the house and after discovering all that stuff upstairs. I'm pretty sure all that's been done now, but I definitely wanted to show you the upstairs and show you what you need to do. And hopefully that little encounter right there, how badly they kicked my ass just now, will impress upon you how horrible of a situation this is to put your people in. Okay.
Carrion sent you.
All right.
Shit. Don't think about trying anything. I'll fight back.
Okay. The man in the letter. Mage Carrion or Mystic Carrion, whatever. Okay. So when you go to visit him in true D&D game fashion, before he's going to help you, he wants something from you. You can choose to pay him 3,000 gold coin, to just get what you need to go help Oscar. And that might seem delightful, but I don't like giving up money that easy. Although we've spent a ton resurrecting everybody in this from this mansion. Okay, so he gives you a quest before he'll help you, and that is to go find one of his servants that has escaped or is trying to escape. And this servant has three or four of his servants have escaped, but the most recent one has escaped. But you're told to go find his other servants to find out where the one he's looking for is at. So this is the first servant we found in another part of town, and we're trying to convince him to tell us where this guy is. All right, that's what this role is about here. I'm trying to convince him to tell us where this missing servant is.
I suppose that's all right.
Thrumbo.
Thrumbo's more of a talker than I am. Thrumbo was going to get us a boat, but I haven't heard from him since. He must be somewhere near the water. I just hope he didn't drown.
All right. If you're perceptive and listening to the dialogue, which I wasn't, when dealing with whatever the Master Carrion, Mage Carrion, whatever his name is, he says that Thrumbo is nearby, and that's the biggest clue. He is nearby. All right, so I wandered all over Baldur's Gate trying to find these guys to tell me that he's right next door, basically, to where it all started. So from this point on, I went around the city and found at least one other person to talk to, and then I ended up going around getting into a bunch of more trouble and wasting time. Let me show you where I'm currently at. This is the house, the haunted mansion over here. Lady Janeth's estate. All right. Then you need to make your way all the way over here to this place, Philgrave's mansion. And in here you're gonna find Mystic Carrion. And now I'm currently next to the elf song, right? Yeah, I'm over here. That's where I found this guy. So you're gonna be led on a wild goose chase, and I think I found the second guy way up here near the graveyard. And that led me down here, eventually wandering around down to these docks, where I got in another huge fight with some cultists trying to save Volo, which we'll probably get to again on another episode, but let's get this settled and in the bag. In the can, as they say. All right, so now we want to make our way back down to this building. When Mystic Carrion says Thrumbo's nearby, he wasn't kidding. Thrumbo is in this building. It'll just save you a lot of walking around. Hope you don't mind these spoilers. Well, you're tuning in. Okay, so let me get my bearings. Think. There. So I need to go this way. I'm sorry the game's running like crap. I mean, it's an awfully big map. It's awfully
The truth is the truth.
neat that they created something so big, but it just
Truly this
it's gonna be heck on your machine. This isn't the beefiest machine. It's not the weakest machine. But it's ambitious. That's the word I was looking for. Putting all of them, at least the lower city and these, they're huge. And then with all these NPCs running around and...
We've got nothing to do with the Absolute.
I wouldn't expect you to admit your nefarious allegiance. You lot are sworn to secrecy, aren't you? Gather round for the show! Sit down! Stories! Get them right here! The printing block is... Where to buy sandals? It's all here in the Boulder's Mouth Gazette.
I see it.
See if there's anything else I can turn off to try to get the computer running a little bit better, maybe. Nothing. Everything is off. What about the YouTube preview? Let me check that. Okay.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
All right. We're back to Philgrave's mansion down here. Secret door to enter this place is on the side over here, and you speak that magic word. Secretus, whatever. And that will open the door. And you come through here and you chat with this guy. Here is Mystic Carrion.
Strange indeed.
He's a lich, and he's a very, very, very powerful lich. All right.
You have done well. You are released.
All right. So now we got to go get Thrumbo. Now, this is a theory I need to put to the test. When I found Thrumbo, and I talked to him the first time, I've done this a couple of times now because I made mistakes and I've gone back and I've reloaded and tried different things. But the first time I talked to him, he told me a sob story not to kill him, but I was so frustrated at this point. I just killed him. I'm like, I don't care. I just want to move on. I want to be done with this and move on to the next section of the game. I still have another murder victim or murder list person I've got to go find and get that done. And I'm just so over this. After dealing with that haunted mansion for hours, getting my ass kicked by these poltergeists, I was so mad. So on my second time through, I just came in and just killed him. I didn't talk to him, nothing. Just killed him, took his body over there. But it seems that when you do that, for some reason, I don't know if it's a glitch in the game or bad programming or whatever, but Mystic Carrion tells you that you're trying to betray him or deceive him in some way, and he's going to attack you. And that's a wicked fight. And he's got Cloud Kill and other things, and it just was devastating. And not that I don't mind the fight, I like the experience, right? I'll take fights any day over puzzles, that's for sure. And Thrumbo's hiding in this wardrobe right here. But my point is with this is I want to see now if what matters is if you talk to Thrumbo or not. If you just kill him and take his body over there, I think, and I've done it twice, I think it just glitches out and it causes him to attack you. So the key might be to talk to Thrumbo first about everything and go through all the dialogue choices and then kill him and then take his body over there and see if that makes Mystic Carrion go through with the deal.
Leave me be. What are you doing in here?
Carrion's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic Carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own.
I came to find you. Mr. Carrion was very keen that I bring you home.
Mystic Carrion? You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me.
Why?
You met him. How can you need more justification than that?
He is really a monster.
He murdered me. Murdered my friends. Snatched us right up from the dockside and made us these things. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it.
Whoops.
Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. He ran to help, but he just exploded.
And then it exploded.
I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I looked back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed.
See, now you can choose to help him now. Do you know how Carrion brought himself back?
If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord.
Precisely. And a mummy lord is?
It's an ancient, evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know.
I'll find and destroy the jar. Where should I start? Thrumbo's carrying the jar. This jar grants immortality.
Don't let yourself be tempted by it. Whatever's in that jar must be destroyed.
I'll find and destroy the jar. Where should I start?
I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean.
Okay.
No matter. This is...
So I think that's the thing right there. You have to go through all that dialogue. Oh, another thing. If you do go back and kill Mystic Carrion, and then you decide you've missed something and you want to go back in and loot, he does come back to life. He is immortal. And you'll have to fight him again. He is trouble. Alright, so let me get everybody in the room. Sorry if these think this is cruel of me. Again, I have, by this time I was so frustrated. I had enough. I don't care anymore. And I'm just, you know, I just want to get done with the Haunted Mansion and do what I got to do. And it was take this guy's body back. So I just decided, well, hell with it. I'm going to kill him. I hate the camera. I hate the camera. Why must you move? Why can't you just stay in one place and stop moving? In 1 point. All right. Finish him, Lisa. All right, Thrumbo's down. Now, when you click on him, he was lying. He's got the jar.
This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
All right, so now I believe if we go back, he'll just make us a deal. He's like, if you don't, well, I didn't pick up the body. So the last time I just thought, I don't know what I was thinking. I just spaced it. I didn't pick up the body. And when I went back to Carrion, he's like, I said, I don't have a body, but I have this jar. Would you like the jar? And he's like, oh yes, that'll be fine. And our deal is complete. And he gives you an item to go back and help Oscar. Okay, but now I know that that thing is his heart. So let's pick up the body just in case. Let's see what it does. We'll save when we get there this time. We're gonna try out a couple of things here.
If not over, then through.
Back up the stairs and around the corner.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
And we're back at Mystic Carrion's door. Let me go ahead and save here. He really is an evil thing, and he should probably be put down just for the sake of being put down. I haven't tried destroying the jar, and we'll try that in a minute. But let's see what happens now if we just go back in and see if he decides to attack, or if he now says, okay, cool, I'll take the jar.
What's up for discussion?
Hush, spirits. I sense it too. Our guest brings with him the stench of Thrumbo's disobedience. Hand his carcass to me, quickly.
Right, and so I do, right? Every time I selected this option here, hand over Thrumbo's corpse. Right? I never chose any of these others. I think it's time to renegotiate. I found the jar. Decided to keep it. The smell isn't so bad once you get used to it. And I've offered to hand over Thrumbo's corpse, and this is where he freaks out.
So you choose to deceive me. What you have stolen, I will reclaim. I will make your soul suffer for it!
So no matter, I don't understand. The first time I didn't pick up the body. Okay, so let me go back.
Probably just a dead cat.
So I'm gonna drop Thrumbo's body outside the door and just walk in with the jar. I hear thunder outside. We desperately need some rain here. We had really good rain consistently for a while, and then we're gone through a dry spell. Everything's all heat stressed again. Hopefully we get something. I'm not saying climate change or anything like that. I'm just saying we go through dry spells here. It's Colorado. You know, it's high up in the mountains.
Awaken, little one.
All right, so let's drop Thrumbo's body. Okay, now all we have is the jar. Now let's see what happens when we go in.
At the ready.
You have done well. You are released. Now,
What do you want me to do?
hush, spirits. I sense it. Hand his carcass to me. Quickly.
I don't have his body, but will this jar suffice?
Yes, that will be more than enough. A task most efficiently performed.
Okay, so
And
that's...
what do you deserve? You sought the means to help sweet young Oscar, did you not?
I did.
I give you this torch of revocation.
Revocation.
Use it to destroy the painting of his self-destructive lover, and her spirit will be forced to vacate his body.
Okay.
With that, my debt to you is settled. Should you need any further consultations, you will, of course, have to pay for them.
Okay.
Come closer, spirits.
So we know now that that's how we can get beyond it. But now I want to see, can we destroy the jar? And if that's possible. Once again, I hope you are having a great Sunday, and I want to take a moment to thank you and the folks that have been checking back up on these and watching some of these live streams. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Every view helps. I could really use the help right now. I'm on call, and I don't want to get too much into my own personal life. But things have been slow and are tough all over, and they're tough all over for everybody. So please like and subscribe, and if you have a channel and you need another subscriber, hey, I'm there. If you subscribe to me, I will subscribe to you. Raise all boats, as they say. So if you would, please, and if you have not liked or subscribed, please do so. It means a lot. You know, an extra penny here, an extra penny there, is everything these days.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom.
Okay, so let's ditch Thrumbo's body. Don't really need it. And let's see if there's any options when we right click. I can drop it. Let's see if we can see if we can destroy it. Well, that answers that.
I'll fight back.
Defeat Mystic Carrion complete. Do a short. Oh, I've got no saves or short rests.
Have to keep going.
So let's see if he's alive now. He's still alive, but now he shouldn't be able to be immortal again.
So, rather than doing as you were told, you engaged in an act of wanton vandalism.
Well, you're a freaking monster is what you are.
I expected better. I thought I made clear the terms of our arrangement.
I like my terms better, buddy.
You think my immortality so easily destroyed? What you have done can be undone, though you will not live to see it!
Come on, game. This is such a badly optimized game.
Would enlighten you to the benefits of honoring your agreements!
Yeah, and it's a good thing that we're kind of out here beyond this door and we didn't all go in, which gives us an opportunity to mount a good defense. Maybe. You know, the best laid plans. All right. Let's try to see about dealing with this one. Well, first, we close that door. Oh, no, dummy. Just close the door. You just wasted an attack. That way, right off the bat, since Gale's not up, let's see if I have any scrolls that can do anything. Oh, old monster. Yeah, and as you see, these things have lots of hit points. So if you do decide to get into this fight, unlike me, it's a good idea to prepare, get your weapons coated, do whatever you got to do, get people hastened, and prepare better. Another one got out. That sucks. Okay. There's for the rest of you in case you want to try to get out. Try to move Gale out of the way. No, no, dummy. Oh, good. It didn't break his concentration. Trying to Misty Step. That didn't work. All right. So as long as he's out of the way, he can keep concentrating, keep that fire up, and hopefully anything will take a little bit of damage trying to get through. Unless they do that, come around the side of it. And she's jacked up because he's nauseous. Can't use actions. Something else to be aware of? I went our door. That one took half damage at least. Yeah, and they all made it out this time. Not good. And a shield kicks in. I don't have my second weapon equipped. That's dumb of me. Love magic missile now. Not moving around. Great. The one made it out. Gale. Got her heart so jacked up she can't do anything. Whatever, stinky. Cloud killed. Horrible. Yeah. I don't know that we'll survive this one or not. I'm down. Alright, so we need a better plan before going in there. We need to get the area set up with le booby traps or other things first. So there's what happens when you have a half of a plan. Again, why are you? And you might be thinking to yourself, well, why don't you just do the deal? If that frustrated, just do the deal and move on and go back and deal with the Oscar thing. Because this thing is, well, one, it's a murderer. He's a murderer. And then when you make it into other areas of his house, you're just going to be so disgusted. You know, he deserves to be taken out. He's just a little inconsequential NPC. Ultimately, he's experience points. So that's one good reason. He's going to be good experience points. It's going to be a good fight, you know. But like anything else, there's a better way. You just take some time, or if you lose enough, you'll eventually come up with a better way. So we've got to have
Awaken, little one.
a better plan of attack.
I know you can.
All right, so what do? We come out here, drop the body. Okay, we drop the heart. What did we learn for last time? That it blows up.
Wonder if...
I'm a little bit higher, folks. Gale.
Shown here. Bless these roots.
Okay. Probably take a rest and skip that, but
Wasn't expecting that. This jar fights back.
okay.
You are released.
Not Shadowheart.
I'm ready.
Okay. We get Gale in here.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
We are 300 or so leagues or more. We need to have enough room for our partner
Strange indeed.
to talk, to get in there, enough room to get in through the door and talk to him. We know now most of them are going to be rushing from this side.
You
Where do they
done
come
well.
from? But as we saw in the last one, if it lives up to the last one, they're going to kind of be coming this way. Ah, that triggered a fight. Dang it. Well, I should have guessed. Alright, let's see if... of course, Shadowheart is now not ready.
No choice but to keep going.
Well, that didn't work. Anything on me. This would be a really good time too. I guess maybe on the next one if we fail now. You go back out, do a rest, and that way grab a couple of boxes or something. You can possibly build a small little thingy. Have to.
Can't even catch my breath.
Now we really don't want everybody inside.
Time to press ahead.
Just wanted them there to be able. He doesn't need to be in. But he can go ahead and shoot this one. Good. All right, Shadowheart. I didn't realize they were that close. I should have known. She's got a swarm. Gonna be able to get out of it. Oh, what I was trying to do, and I should have thought about it, is try to get that swarm off first, but that would probably still trigger it anyway.
Have to keep going.
A rough tempest I will raise.
Come on, Gale.
Battle of wits.
Dang you, Gale. Change this up a little bit. Misty step you. Here. And let's redo your wall of fire.
Let's light them up. Blood comes easy these days. One day I'll catch a break.
Should have an angle on something.
Victory awaits.
And that's all she can really do. Nobody else at the moment. Good. These guys have all taken... Well, that one took a lot of damage. This one, not so much. Not so much. It's a real drag that so many spells are concentration. You can't, without scrolls, overlap them. Really wish we had an Ebard's Black Tentacles right now. Definitely put some stank on it by putting a detonation glyph in the room. Whoever comes through first. There's somebody that's actually going to be in it, I think.
Better get to work.
Okay, so they haven't actually entered it yet. Back her up. Thank you.
You better keep it.
Damn, they managed to... How do they shoot through the walls like that? I'm calling it crap on that. They had no line of sight, and they're able to shoot through the walls. Alright, so they triggered the detonation. Another one bites the dust. Hey, Lae'zel, let me have one of those smoke powder bombs.
Lethal.
Nothing will stand in my way.
took out one of them. Didn't seem to do any damage to those at all. 35. Peak class cast cloud kill again. We're in deep trouble. Try to give us a little room.
Death is but a word away.
See, Fevras is also a darn concentration. That'd be a wonderful one to be able to lay over. Maybe I can put a fireball right through here. Right. I heard some bells go off. See, the camera drives me nuts. In a case where you want to see what happened and see the explosion, camera goes all over the place. It's got 2 stories. It doesn't go down to the right story. Just hate it. That one's down to 5, 30, 30, and he's still got all of his. He's gonna be a pain, of course.
Victory awaits.
Oh, let me go back to Gale. Cancel this end of turn.
Creator, destroyer.
And get him up here.
Swift and lethal. Got to keep fighting.
Or if it's better to move her swarm now. Still all taking it, but they're all going to be coming out of that doorway.
Onward.
Bunched up again. He's almost right there. The main bad guy, I can see him. Right there. With 113 hit points still. So dash it. Probably make it all the way out.
Light on my feet. No gloom, all doom. With ease.
I am fury. I am death. Make way. Let's finish this. Got to press on.
Is an acid on me? What is? I'm blinded. I'm poisoned. Strained. See, invisibility doesn't work. Yeah, and I drank one of these broken promises by accident, and now my strength is indefinitely reduced by 1 because I drank that thing. Let that be a warning to you. I didn't mean to. It was completely unintentional. But I hadn't, I just decided to go with it and save it and take it. But I won't do that again. See if anybody's got a resistance of poison on them.
End this.
An antidote.
Victory is assured.
Need to take one. We had some of those ones from Halcyon.
Now.
My faith will protect me.
What the heck was I doing? I thought I was just doing a heal.
Back on your feet.
Take you.
my luck again. I speak, they burn.
Ooh, that puts them awful close to danger. That was great.
Outflank, outsmart.
This is your end.
Is it? And all of his.
For good. Mystic Carrion will not be returning.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
And we will get right back into exploring his place and looting it here in a minute, but need to recover.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's move.
Why can't I select my bed? That's what happens to you when you use the tadpoles. I was beautiful once. All right.
Bless these roots.
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
Okay. There might be some more bad guys in there. I think we should be all right. So he has on him armor of the Spore Keeper. Malefic Fungi. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC when dealing with necrotic damage. They deal an additional 1 necrotic damage. Spore Sacs. While imbued with symbiotic entity, you can spread Bilberberg spores, TMS spores, and haste spores. But the undead blanch with fear. Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells. You know, and in case of going through that house, we might want to consider that right now. And you get the turn undead spell. So let's hand that over to Gale.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Go ahead and give that to Shadowheart. He's got this staff of cherished necromancy. Type necromancy. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells. Life essence harvest. When the wielder kills a hostage. Oh my gosh. A hostile creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy and gain life essence until their next long rest. Rusty keys and the scroll. I white. Your eyes become black corridors, walled in teeth. Your gaze capable of inflicting dread, sickness, and or putting creatures to sleep. That is just so weird. Okay. Everything in this place is ours for the taking. So,
Wish I had a bag of holding.
take it. Yeah, we'll drop your stuff in a minute. If it was not nailed down, take it, sell it. Like Elon Musk. Not give it. Yeah. I think most of the books were things we already have. Ray of Enfeeblement. Nice. Oh yeah, these ones it wouldn't let me take for whatever reason. They're glitched out. If you try to take them, it's like you start going up to the second floor. And other dumb things that happen in Baldur's Gate, like collecting items from a table and everybody climbs up on the table so you can grab objects on the table. Makes no sense. Can't grab that, or just again too close, whatever. It's so wonky.
Couple turns should do it.
Oh, it's a 25. Oh, I've already locked it in. All right, big bucks no whammies. See if Gale can knock this one.
Quite ready for you.
You have knock set. Oh. Items to be acquired: doll of the necromancer, reanimation. That's the Yeldig Esperta. Bone of abyssal depth, soul settlement, Fithwick Kendrick Moonshay. Torch of revocation, burning tormented spirit, anchor Oscar Fevras. So this is who wants them. Fithwick Kendrick in Moonshay. In Esperta. Where that's at yet. This is the item he was going to give you. The torch of revocation that we need for Oscar. Arrow of transposition and Ilmater.
Very well.
Said there was a basement. That guy Thrumbo told us there was a basement. Hidden in his basement we would find something. I don't recall if there is a way to get to the basement or not. Oh, I have a key.
No one stopped me yet.
Right?
These boots have seen everything.
Really? Thought we got through them fine last time.
No traps, please.
Oh, that's right. Please, Father Carrion, I beg you, I need a little more time to earn back enough to pay your fee. My house was ransacked. I have nothing left. I can hardly put food on the table. What? Can't get some of these because of the web covering, and you can't do away with the web covering. Evil, evil, evil.
Let's see what this does.
Father Carrion, my arse. You're nothing but a scam artist. They say you're a necessary evil if we want to talk to our loved ones, but I say you're just plain evil. As soon as I have evidence enough to report you, you can expect a visit from the Fist. Better yet, the Steel Watch. So strange. Who's got the keys? I thought he had the keys.
No time to rest.
I don't think I had any problem getting through any of these last time. Yeah, I've got keys. Oh well. Yeah, I told you he was a monster, right?
Oh, that smell. These corpses aren't the freshest.
Sick. Oh yeah, there it is, to the cellar.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
So the people that you were sent out in the town to go talk to find out where Thrumbo was, he has found them and he has killed them again. Can't reach it, the weave moss.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Mugworts. Healing potion, healing potion. Necromantic codexes and their enigmas. Very old scholarly treatise about obscure necromantic tomes and codices, their mystic and arcane locks, and how to unlock and decipher them. At the end, the librarian penned the following note: urgent request from researcher Ilan Toth to borrow this book, officially denied. Stated casual interest in notorious necromancy of Thea's clear warning. Sign that his interest is anything but casual. In any event, this isn't the book he wants. That's the Tharch Ayat Codex. Elixir of Necrotic Resistance. A Mummy's Memories. This is where he talks about, it was a perfect setup to come to Baldur's Gate and set up a shop and yada yada yada. I like to favor wine and the lilt of music and all these things and more I've learned through my da 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 da. Thus my new career is a high-priced and exclusive mystic consultant to the wealthy and of the upper city. I have needs and they will not be denied. Denied, buddy.
In the Undercity ruins. What was Carrion doing there?
Well, he was making zombies and being an evil bastard. What do you think? What do you think evil bastards do? Speak of the Dead and Vampire Touch, and there's Bone Chill. Surgeon's Kit. It just goes outside. Spend a lot of time just being gaseous for him so I can get through it, only to go outside. Ammunition. All right, so that's it. So back up. back up. Okay, there's a room behind this. No, curtain on the wall. Radiant resistance. I think there was a creature up here. Yeah.
I wonder what the next move is.
Put my other weapon back in.
Fancy their chances. No, I think because he hit it, now it's no longer turned again. Hit it again. Hit him and again.
Victory awaits.
No big deal.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm gonna be breathing too deep up here.
Huh, I'll take that.
The red Carmine mask. Oh, and then there was a ring, an amulet, pendant. If there was anything really important out there. I think that is it with this creepy dude's place. Oh no. Door. This was another murder room, I think. Oh yeah, this weird painting in here. Weird drawing.
Open up.
Yeah, another one of those eye bite rolls. Topaz verdite ring. Written exercises.
Just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow it up.
This is a writing exercise outlined by Thrumbo addressed to my brothers beneath the exercises. Several misguided attempts to write the letters of the alphabet, none successful. This beggar's portrait. Him, Thrumbo, and his partners. Sit, and I can't get out of it. This is probably best to Gale. Yeah.
With ease.
This portrait's warded with some kind of necrotic magic. Rudimentary, but effective.
Today's abuse was the final straw. We're out of here. Carrion's reach extends only so far. Gather whatever money you can, scrape together, and give it to me. I'm going to go buy a small boat, and we're going to Road of Freedom. Spread out and hide until tomorrow night, and then meet me at the usual spot on the beach. And for the love of Mask, make sure Carrion doesn't see this note. Maybe swallow it. Okay. Now to go set up to help and finish the haunted mansion. So if you don't want the experience points and you want to skip all that, now you know that all you got to do is drop the body, Rumbo's body, or don't pick it up at all, and give the jar to the Mystic Carrion and call it a day. Me can't let something like that live and run around Baldur's Gate. I know it's a game, but let's kind of try to take our role-playing seriously for a minute. Can't let something like that live. I think there was a quicker way to get on the other side of town. Let's come over here to the sigil.
For stories with teeth. Please, kind sir, can you spare an entire edition dedicated to?
Okay, so this will transport us. We're here, and this will move us at least all the way to Baldur's Gate. The official Baldur's Gate Baldur's Gate in town over here. Actually no, because it says we haven't walked over here. See if we can get anywhere closer. That was a waste. All right, well, never mind.
Pocket money for that. Maybe a little one, but you have to pay me. Gather round for the show. Sit down. You're in.
Nice day here. Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut or decapitated?
Present of Baldur's Gate, city
The candlelight. Oh, such compelling.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
But nothing's happening.
but I dared
Oh
you first,
shit!
so
That
you
was
have to
4
do-
times, wasn't it? Bollocks!
You're scared.
Can you get through here? Nope. Didn't.
No,
There's a sigil.
he mostly avoids that topic.
Interviews, politics, gossip, all of it gets him.
On that side, go around and out.
City of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? Crime and chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Manage. Not so much as a rattle for the babe.
I can spare some things. The boy's all grown up now.
All right, here's Baldur's Gate. The statue of Baldur.
I suppose your mother squeezed out
Oh,
her liver,
running so badly.
filling the damn city to the brim like a slop bucket.
Business, I say. Can't even browse while he's quiet.
blowing in loud today, bringing in the stench of the foundry.
This is Baldur's Gate. And if you try to go through it, you're going to get warned by the voice in your head that the brain is in past there and we're not ready to go in. So don't do it. Okay, so normally you've been here before, then you can teleport to that point from your Mystic Carrion's house and then come back over here to OSKAR'S house.
Pilfered every day by rugs like him. City should be for proper folk who earn their crust. You don't. You're just as rich as the guy I married you.
It's a restricted area. Top security.
I can see people down there.
I was little. I couldn't wait.
This is gonna be hell. All right, let's see if he is able to use any of his components. To whip us up some, forget. What we want is potions of psychic resistance, right? Any sublimate. So what I'm thinking now is let's see if it'll help if we combine everything into one package, if that helps. It always creates another alchemy bag, and I don't know why. And then some doesn't put stuff in the bag sometimes. Might want to take a break here. This is going to take me a few minutes. right? Because all this stuff should be going in there. The charcoal is supposed to be a component, but it won't go in the bag.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's next, I wonder?
Looking ahead.
Lost in thought.
Whoops.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ready and willing.
Okay. So we need these sublimates. See if we have any more stuff for sublimates. So we got one there for Gale.
Assume nothing.
See if she's picked up any of those. Oh. Well, that's a real drag. I swore we had more of them, but
My faith protects me.
my memory or
Eager for battle.
Which way to the nearest library?
We need something else, anything else that will help with resisting their saving their spells. Somebody said fire does double damage to them. No, if you look on their stats, no. People throw out, and again, maybe in pre-release it was.
Just a brief respite.
Okay, remember I sent my fighter in at the start of this and he still got his ass kicked. To make sure that he has the torch on him.
Let's get going.
Staff of the Cherist. I need that torch or whatever it is.
Lovely day this, for now.
The torch of revocation.
Eager for battle.
Is that it?
At the ready.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to give that to my fighter.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, he's got the torch there.
Salutations.
I'm going to turn the fighter invisible. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving ahead.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Eager for battle.
But I made a delivery to the docks just yesterday.
Sorry, citizen. Dogs are now a restricted area.
Talk straight.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I'm gonna get turned around. There
moving in.
Wait. Yeah.
Assume nothing.
We've got a job to do. These goods need to be delivered.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Never wanted the easy path.
There is work to do.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Best be on my way.
No time to dally.
Seek and you shall find me.
What to do? On my way.
What's next?
Your desire.
Can't give up now. What path lies before me?
Using the proper means.
Oscar! Where is he? Where is he? What is it, Oscar?
All right, so she vanishes. And she's going after Oscar. She wants to kill him. I don't see the cursed skull that was up here. And I don't recall seeing any of the cursed skulls when I came up, which would save us a great amount of time, as Shadowheart has to do a remove curse. No, and I don't see the ones that are here now.
Don't mind if I do.
And it looks like it has done away with some of the poltergeist, but she can conjure more. Okay, so she's in there with Oscar right now. I think this is probably your best opportunity. Probably steal everything in the house if you wanted to, before you deal with her. She might not appreciate this, but consider it our payment. All right, so let's again think about what's coming up here. When you go to attack her, she's going to summon some more poltergeists, which are going to be horrible as enough. But she has the ability to possess people in your party. Okay, while somebody is possessed, she can't be attacked. And until you can break the possession, which is almost impossible.
Seems simple enough.
You have to pretty much kill your own teammate. And then in the moment before she can possess somebody else, you have one shot to attack her before she hits somebody, possesses somebody else. And then you have to kill your party member and then wait for that moment to attack her again. And it's just such a painful ordeal. That's why I was hoping the psychic resistance could possibly help you, but we don't have enough of those now. Though an official document, this appears to be one of the many hastily produced copies documenting the night of Elturel's descent into Avernus. There is no city. Elturel is gone. When did this happen? Yesterday. He's the 11th we picked up since this morning. Make no copies. Deliver the transcript to every Flaming Fist post from here to the Risen Road by hand until we know exactly what's happened. Our most profound and gracious thanks for your patronage. We wish you the greatest of joy for your upcoming wedding. Should you desire in years to come mark the application with a gift similar to craft quality, we would be delighted, blah, blah, blah. Beneath the signature is a stamp of a shining jewel. The words Glitter Gala embossed in gilt across the center. They were making her wedding ring. Well, I appreciate the offer of a generous donation of fist coffers. I got neither the authority or spare boots on the ground to authorize a Sword Coast-wide search of your friend. This is when he was missing and was being held captive by the Zentrum. Well, this tells you that they installed the secret door to that room.
Let's have a look.
can get these. Cookbook. Well, let me get the plates. Okay. Fine, fine. Promotional book featuring detailed drawings of a variety of fashion designs, from standard capes with elaborate embroidery to wide-brimmed hats and usual patterns and materials, to patchwork gowns of a fashion unknown in Baldur's Gate. Okay. Divest myself. if you've watched any of my previous live streams, as you see me do this, you might recall all of my rants every single time I have to come into the inventory. And while I do appreciate the fact that you can click now and hold control and select multiple items and move everything at once, it's still just so frustrating that 2023, they didn't say the first thing on their minds when they made this game wasn't let's have the world's greatest camera, because they're gonna get mad if we don't, which we do. And why don't we try to come up with a really great way to deal with inventory, like clicking in, you know, selecting multiple things, clicking and dragging. Great, did it to me again. And sometimes it'll deselect everything. So you've sat there again, go through and you click everything, and then it'll deselect everything on you. The thing I'm not real happy with. And I don't know what item that you may have selected that causes it to do that. Usually it's that thing, the artifact, and it's probably what it was again.
Action, not reaction.
There's a background NPC that is audible that I swear sounds like one of my friends. His laugh. That will give her an advantage for against aberrations. Disadvantage on attack rolls. One moment, please.
It's peaceful, isn't it? The only moment you're living in is this one. Next one comes.
It's late. One of my side doors is open and it's getting really dark outside, so that's not fate. I've got my back turned to it and headphones on. All right. So, gonna do a save right here.
Onward.
Just by being here, we're automatically harrowed, huh? Being in the presence. Harrowed. The effect entity is psychically oppressed by a powerful ghost. It has disadvantage on charisma and wisdom saving throws. That removed. Oh, and it's got a time limit. Ancient grudges, 3 turns. Two turns, 1 turn. So we'll have to do that again. Gain proficiency in Arcana, History, Investigation, Strength, Wisdom, proficiency in Animal Handling, Insight, Medicine, Perceptual, Survival. That hard effect doesn't have a time limit. Is right. Until long rest. It's on him, but it didn't take away the harrowing. Even the weapon is harrowed. That took away. No, the spirit weapon's still there. Nope. Went away. Okay.
Yes?
Maybe we could try to put her in the darkness, but she's gonna get that. Might get that first attack. Let's see. Okay.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Put your weapons back. I don't know if the torch will work on her. Ah, she conjured her people. So we're just in fight mode then. Well, no.
I should speak up.
Who are you? Get out! Get out!
Please, Carrie, my darling, listen to me.
You brought me here. You did this. Do not interfere. He's coming home with me.
Calm yourself, Shade. We can resolve this peacefully. She won't go. She won't do it peacefully. Do the realms of the dead and you'll kill him. I don't take orders from most people, especially not a ghost. Stand down and attack. I don't know that there's any way to stop her from doing this, but
And he deserves it. He called me here. Trapped me. Pathetic little childish boy.
I only wished to explain myself to make you see how...
No! Enough of your whining. Enough! Selfish, arrogant bastard of an artist. I wanted to be left in peace. And you think he'll listen to you? He doesn't listen to anyone.
Oh, my sweet Carrie. What did I do to you?
Save your tears for the ethereal plane.
leave Oscar to his fate. Should. I don't have a big persuasion factor here, but hey, I got lucky. But it's not going to be enough. I don't think she...
What are you saying? You're trying to confuse me. It's so hard to think. I don't remember.
Carrie, my sweet meat.
Sweet meat.
I just need to know that what you did, that it wasn't my fault.
Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be.
The spirit's aura flickers, changes. She is confused, lost, dragged here unwillingly by a man who refused to let her leave.
Oh, we could try it. It's even higher, an 18. Now, here comes the fight. Try, but big bucks, no whammies. We need a miracle. Come on, give us 20.
I don't owe anyone anything! You're a worthless human being and a worse artist, Oscar Fevras! You never should have brought me here!
Right. Oh, she's no longer blinded. That's not good. She's not blinded, she can possess. Oh.
The witching hour.
That was our shot. Oh, he's got another one. Kidding me? He's got to be all the way there. Then I'll be blinded and they'll say you can't see, and I won't be able to cast it. Misty Step. Oh, now we can't Misty Step. But right there. Oh, Gale. Oh boy. Hit point. Can't even do that. Dang it.
Never a dull
All right, well, let's try this a different way. Might draw some opportunity attacks on you. Disengaging. So she would have to try to enter the dark blindness again. And close the door so she can't see anybody. But they're poltergeists, and so far they've been able to do all their stuff through doors and walls and everything else. She went through the wall. Yeah, of course. She's trying to possess Shadowheart. So got lucky there. A phantasm for a phantasm.
my honor.
Some damage. Oh, but it the door off the hinge.
Well, so much for peace.
Not a good time to be missing. The worst. One mistake and she possesses somebody and you're doomed. Look at the forums gives us a crit.
On my way.
Right where I need to be. Did it. Got her. We are so lucky.
Time to strike.
That's right, Lae'zel. Now is the time to strike. Oh, breathing easy. Mostly. These things are still horrible.
Still on my feet.
And animus is male. Anima is female. Oh. Gotta watch out for that one.
I am fury. I am death.
Come on. Come out of there.
Where do I go from here? These boots have seen everything.
Can't give up.
Well, she won't be doing that fire one again.
Got to move.
Let's just try a normal sacred flame. We have done it, folks. No, is there one more?
Time to strike.
Survival is all that matters. Another fight. Let's go. What path lies before me?
I will ascend.
Here you go. I love you, Gale, man. I love you.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Can't slow down.
Gods, what a mess I've made of it all. My love, sweet Firelia, I can explain everything.
I don't want to hear it. You nearly got us killed. Oh, gods, I'll be a laughing stock when this comes out.
But my love, I did it for us. How else was I to put her behind me?
The way everybody else
You
does.
can vouch for me. For how seriously I took our marriage.
Haha. He genuinely respects you, Lady Janet, even if he is an idiot. He does. You ran away to avoid it, which is true. Your marriage is a sham. Yes. He always said how much he valued your relationship. Between the two of you. You want my relationship advice? That's going to cost extra. You know what? After everything, Oscar, I don't feel so chaotic good today.
I think we're done here. I want you gone from this house by nightfall. If being married to me is so awful, then you can bloody well fend for yourself.
I understand, Firelia, and truly, I am sorry.
You may as well have this. Consider it payment for allowing me to see the truth at last.
Got a hard get it?
A long way to go still.
Good. Till death do us part, beacon of hope, ring. Oh, exhort the I should probably use that on him. All right. That's the Haunted Mansion. I want to move on, but that's all this live stream was going to be about. And I had mucked up the last one. So now is to go do inventory and muck about. And I'll pick it up on the next one, which we have to go find the final person on the murder list and warn them of their impending doom. And after that, I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. So my dear viewers, I will see you on the next live stream. I'm probably going to start that live stream. What time is it now? In an hour or two. And just move on. I'm on call. This is why I please beseech you. Could really use any extra income streams any way I can make them, and I'm not the smartest cookie in the jar. So if you would please like and subscribe. Every little bit helps. I could really use your help. And I hope you got something out of these. And so good adventuring if I don't see you on the next one. If I do see you on the next one, great. Thank you for even taking a minute out of your day to check any of this out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Am I done with the thank yous? Oh yeah, real quick before we go. Last night's, I'm done DMing now. I did my part. We're all kind of taking turns and doing a couple of weeks. I did about I don't know, more than a couple of weeks. But they were fixing their house in between. Either way, to make a long story short. Our current D&D game is very similar to this. And very simplified. But we had to also, the group that I've been running, had to rescue older Raven Guard from Moonrise Towers. And basically I kind of merged the goblin camp idea with Minthara. And I put her in Moonrise Towers, and I had the party go to Moonrise Towers, and she's holding Duke Raven Older Guard. And it actually ties back to Liara Porter in Baldur's Gate. In my story, Liara has made a deal with Minthara to kill Older Raven Guard so that she can take command of the Flaming Fist, and her family is real entrenched royally into Baldur's Gate, and so she would secure Baldur's Gate for herself and her family with him being out of the way. So I'm not dealing with, I mean, I have cultists chasing them down, Bane, Merkel, all those people, but nothing like this. Anyway, I also put one of those statues of Selûne at the top of the tower at the Goblin Camp with a missing Moonstone gem, and the party had one. So when they got into the camp, I made a point of pointing out that there's the statue up there and it's missing its Moonstone gem, which somebody in the party goes, "Hey, don't we have one of those in the inventory?" Somebody else in the party goes, "Yeah," and I thought, oh, how awesome this is going to be. And so they were there under the guise of selling beer and ale to the goblins, so that they could get somebody snuck in there, and all they needed to do was just recon. If they were able to get any information about Older Raven Guard's whereabouts, Liara put them on this mission knowing that they would die and just to get them out of the picture. But she had tasked them with just, if anybody can find any information on them, report back and she'll give you a big reward. So they got in there, they're making their deal, everything's going great. Minthara still wouldn't let them in. She sent out some contracts saying, "Yeah, we'll buy your beer and you'll do your ale." And so anyway, so they're mulling outside, and one of them says, "Hey, well, why don't we find out what the Moonstone gem does if we put it up in there?" So the druid in the group polymorphed into a bird, an eagle, carried the Moonstone gem up there, he put it in, and he gets blasted. So do you remember in Baldur's Gate, we went down to the Underdark? Early days, seems like a lifetime ago. And there was a statue of Selûne down there shooting out the ray with the stone, shooting out the rays at the gate. So those minotaurs that rushed the gate were able to use the Moonstone to vaporize them, basically. Cook them. So he flies up there, he puts the gemstone in there, and all of a sudden, boom, he gets blown back, he gets hit, he survives it. But then beams start shooting out everywhere from the Moonstone and starts vaporizing everybody in the goblin camp. They all run for cover. They roll to still see if every turn if they got hit or if they're covered enough. But basically, they were supposed to anyway. All they were supposed to do is go get the information about Older Raven Guard, get out of there, and the quest was pretty much over. If they could free him, blah, blah, blah. Either way, I put the goblin camp there, and it was going to be a hell of a battle if they were going to get into a battle. And this way, they just did it. They just wanted to see what the stone would do. And at first, they thought they had blown their cover and, oh no, we've done something wrong by doing this. No, it was the perfectly right thing to do. Because it pretty much, over several rounds, just mopped up everybody in the goblin camp. So it was a beautiful thing. They had a thief sneak in. She found Older Raven Guard, came around, got the front door open. They went in there, took out the small group of people that were inside. And I had Minthara get away in this case, away to the Underdark. She escaped out the back door. They didn't even want to deal with the Underdark, which is the proper thing to do. And Older Raven Guard tells them, "Hey, Minthara was working out a deal with Liara to take me out, but I worked out a better deal with Minthara, actually, to double-cross Liara Porter. And now we've just got to make our way to the this big not inauguration, but a big meeting that happens every couple of years between all the great lords of Sword Coast or Faerun, called the Sword Meet. That's in your D&D books if you have them. Sword Meet, the Sword Coast book. So this year is a Sword Meet. So Liara is planning to be at Sword Meet to have them all declare her, or to declare herself, the new leader of the Flaming Fist and leader of Baldur's Gate. And all they got to do is get older there and show up and say, I'm alive, and thwart her plans. That was my last night of role-playing at this point, because that's it. All I got to do is go there and do that now, and then it goes back over to another person in the party who's getting ready to try DMing for the first time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I'll see you on the next live stream. Good night.